Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Hornets hosting the Hawks, and the Hawks are 6.5-point road favorites. The over/under is at 237. The Hawks are minus 258 on the money line, and the Hornets are plus 210. Now these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip off tomorrow. They've played each other 3 times this year. The Hawks won all 3 games: 125-120 in Atlanta, 107-104 in Charlotte, 123-110 in Atlanta. The last 2 games they played against each other went under. As far as the lineups are concerned, and you'll hear me say this in pretty much every NBA game video from here until eternity, all of these teams have 30 minutes to confirm their lineups until the tip-off. So it's supposed to be Young, Daniels, Rishisher, Gay, Okongwu, Ball, Jeffries, Green, Diabate, and Williams. Young is listed as probable. Ball is listed as probable. And I believe the Wizards did something foolish enough like win themselves out of the number 1 pick. Or the best chances to win the number 1 pick. Now that belongs to the Jazz. They have the same amount of wins, but the Jazz have more losses. So go figure. Now, I mention that because the Hornets are right there at the 3 seed with the worst record. Head-to-head, these teams are 5-5 against each other. The Hawks are on a 3-game winning streak against the Hornets. The home team is 6-4. The underdog is 8-2 against the spread. The underdog is 6-4 on the money line. The under is hitting their last 2. The over/under is 5-5. And the under at 237 is 7-3. The Hawks are on a 2-game losing streak. They are 5-5 in their last 10. They are 4-6 against the spread. The over is 7-3 in their last 10. They have not covered their last 2. There was a total of 255, 233, 219, and then 236. A 9-point win over the Sixers, didn't cover. 13-point win over the Hornets, they did. 23-point loss to the Clippers, didn't cover. 8-point loss to the Nets, they didn't cover. Now for the Hornets, they are 3-7 in their last 10. The over/under is the under is 8-2, and they're 5-5 against the spread. They're 2-2 in their last 4. 207, 233, 279 points, and then 208 points. A 3-point win over the Heat, they covered. A 13-point loss to the Hawks, they did not cover. Then an 11-point win over the Spurs, they covered. And then the Clippers basically took them out behind the tool shed and beat on them. And they beat them by 35 points. They didn't even score 90 points in that game. 123-88. I'll take the Hawks on the money line. I'm going to take the Hawks laying the points, and I'm going to go under because now I believe firmly that the bottom 3 teams are actively going to try to lose unless they play each other. Now, these are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly. And I don't mean unless they play each other. It just means that someone is going to have to win if the crap teams play each other.